and for a short time, I was relieved that I didn't have to cart Sherry everywhere. What's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. I went ahead and rearranged a lot of my items, and I only need the grenade launcher right now. And here our subtle hint. There's a keyhole. We need to find a key. So the best place to look is right outside. And for those who have played Resident Evil 0, I keep saying Resident Evil 2, and I noticed it in post last time, but this is a callback to Resident Evil 0, not 2. Anyway, hidden handgun bullets right there, and the biggest difference from Leon's A scenario is the fact that this turntable is no longer here. So just grab yourself a factory map and see that it's pretty much a straight line. So now we get to go down to this hidden area. You wouldn't know this was here if the turntable was here. And the only thing down here is kind of a cool room, actually. If you were playing 0, there would be hunters here. But since we're not, they're not. I really hate hunters. I'm glad they're not here. Oh, I spy a shiny. Well, just to make sure there's nothing else here. Just tap A everywhere, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Here we get the control panel key. Amazing, right? But there's a little red light on that monitor there. Does that have any significance? Nothing here. Let's check this. Oh my god. He followed us all the way here. He even took the little elevator. I could just imagine big old Mr. X being on that elevator. Okay, geez, I didn't know making fun of you would be that big of a deal. But yes, Mr. X is here. You saw him in the monitor. He's right there. So, auto aim, please. Here we go. He's going to come up very, very quickly. Darn it. I thought I could get out of there without getting hurt. Or shoot him fast enough. Oh, he's dead. So, 4 shots with napalm rounds and he's gone. Awesome. Or acid rounds, excuse me. I think they're called napalm in another version. Oh, there we go. Mr. X is gone. Most of the time when he's in close quarters hallways, it's a lot harder to beat him. So I was very glad that I brought the grenade launcher to take him down. And now we have the control key, or as closely examined, it has a U on it, so it's the control key U. Brand new game coming to the Wii U. And now we can turn the turntable up, or bring it back up so that we can take it. Sherry, did you happen to notice a gigantic man come in through this little trap door here? No? Well, did he come through the door? Did he come through the ceiling? Where did Mr. X come from? The only plausible explanation is that Sherry hid from him? I don't know, she doesn't mention anything. And there, I mixed a lot of the herbs here. Because I know I had one person comment that he was getting sick and tired of all those free herbs. I have completed everything. Let's turn this turntable.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
What I'm wondering is, how did Leon activate that thing? Well, to be fair, it was already up here, so he probably wouldn't need the up key to bring it up here because it was already up here. And now that it's up here, let's go down. And thankfully we don't need to find the key because it has already been activated. There isn't anything over to the other side, so we'll just ignore that for now. Let's go ahead and activate it here. Let's head down. And we get the annoying sounds of honking. Yeah. I really hope Sherry gets up here in time. Sherry? Did you make it? Hope you did, because I'm not coming after you.
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Oh, something goes bump in the night. And notice there's the remnants of the first fight that Leon had to do. Interesting. So it followed us here, did it? Well, fine. Let's go ahead and fight it man to woman, or monster to heroine. I don't know how you want to do that. Let's go ahead and lock Sherry in. I don't think she needs to see this. If it followed us all the way here, I wonder how much it's mutated since then. Maybe it's gotten a lot uglier. Which means it'll be justified to kill it, because killing ugly people is the... Never mind. Killing ugly monsters is the way of the world. Like spiders. Wow, did he get nasty, and you can still see Birkin's face. This is another form of William Birkin, and this guy is hard, just like the Birkin before him. He doesn't have an insta-kill move, he just has a lot cooler moves. Oh, like that one! Oh, 4-hit claw attack, that one hurts. Or not as much as I thought, because I'm still on yellow caution. Actually, I had to redo this fight, I'm sad to say, because I underestimated how much that damaged me. Whenever he raises his top arms, he's going to do that 4-claw attack. So if you want to, you can actually just run around him and cheese him a bit. I couldn't do it here! Urgh. You are such a jerk. But when he has his arms down like that, he doesn't do as much. But whenever you hit him again, he brings the arms back up. If you want to, you can kind of circle around him, and he will eventually hit the walls. Or if he does that, it's such a jerk move! How dare you? And I'm waiting for it. Is he going? Okay, I think he's gone. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, he's got a bit of blood leaking from him. So, again, we haven't killed William Birkin. He is gone again. First time he went over the edge, second time he jumped away. He knows when to call it quits. He knows who's calling the shots here. I just wish we would have killed him, though. That way we wouldn't have to worry about him showing up again.
Isn't this... That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Reading directly from a somewhat poorly written script. No kid would ever say upon. But this is the explanation on where Claire's jacket went by the end of the game. And this is an entirely new area for both scenarios. Because the turntable stopped right in the middle of it going all the way down, we actually have to go explore the inner workings to figure out what happened. And Claire says she's going to go look for Sherry's mom. Well, I guess, but why would you leave her on there? I guess it's so this doesn't happen. Don't! Oh yeah, go figure. As soon as we get off of it, it goes down anyway. Alright, fair enough. So we lost Sherry again. Probably for the better, because I don't want to be carting her around this area of the game. This area is kind of dangerous. Alright, so we need elevator power. There's only one other way to go. And this is kind of a... I don't know if I want to call it a puzzle. It's just something mean. And it's a flawed part of game design. Here's the inner workings. We need to figure out how to bring power back to that elevator. If you need it, here's an item box and here's a green herb just in case you got hurt too much fighting William Birkin. Which I did. In fact, I got hurt so much I was one hit away from going from yellow to orange. That's not good. Sadly, there isn't a typewriter right up here, and I want to save my grenade launcher ammo, so bringing back the handgun. I've got plenty of bullets to go around. That's good. And here's what I'm talking about with flawed game design. You have to bring this box, this crate, excuse me, downstairs and put into a specific spot. If you do not get it to that spot, you need to leave and come back, and this crate will spawn back up here. This is very, very annoying, because if you don't know that at first, or if you screw up, you gotta leave and come back. That's good that they do that, because if you screw up like I did many times while practicing, if you don't push this crate to about the middle of this platform, you can't get behind it. You need to push it out here, come on up over it, and climb over here to push it over. If you don't have enough space, you're leaving and coming back. So, kind of a saving grace that you're able to reset it, but also kind of annoying that it needs to be this precise. Like, I can't do that, or else I would screw myself out of it. So, just push it over here, and the only thing you're doing for this crate is moving it over here. You need to push it in this exact spot. And here's what I love about the logic of this. So just imagine you are doing this as Claire. You screw up and you can't do it. Somehow, by magical Capcom magic, leaving and coming back resets the crate. But what happens if you get it all the way down here where it needs to go? The one place that it can be useful. Otherwise, you're just blocking other passageways. So you get it all the way here, and all of a sudden, the box doesn't reset. As soon as you get it to the place it needs to go, it doesn't move. And that's kind of cool, but just going by the logic of things, it's really mean. Why not just have the crate there in the first place and skip all this superfluous moving of crate? I don't know, it doesn't do wonders for the speedrunning people, let me tell you that. There's a couple more things over here, like this document over here. Let's go ahead and read what it says. I think we've already seen this one. Oh, no we haven't. It's about the Epsilon gas. The Pepsilon. Sponsored by Pepsi. Or maybe it's like a slander against Coca-Cola. I don't know. Or a Coca-Cola slander against Pepsi. It's like, well, you think we're bad. Did you see what Pepsilon did? That just sounds like bad news. It's like, oh, we've got a problem with zombies. Release the P Epsilon. Alright, so that's a bit of an explanation on mutations that will be happening later. Yes, there are mutations to specific enemies we've seen already. There's an ink ribbon down here just in case you need it, and more flame rounds. Again, you will need it for later. And actually, if you take a look at that corpse over there, it's got a new shade of green on it. I guess this is the effect of the P Epsilon virus. Or gas, excuse me. It's not a virus. I hear something. I hear lickers. I don't like lickers. Especially when I have only a handgun. Alright, you want to do this? By the way, this is also a result of the P Epsilon gas. The lickers have changed into super lickers. So they take a lot more hits and they deal a lot more damage. And I really hope I can get out of here. Okay, there. Ah! Oh, I hate it when they jump like that. That's gonna hurt. Oh! Wow, that should have done a lot more. But I'm glad it didn't. Alright, I'm getting out of here. The only reason we came in here to do that is to get mauled by lickers and to turn on the elevator power. So good, we got that done. Yeah, managed to get out of there with all my limbs attached. So, we have made it to the inner workings of the laboratories. Next time on Resident Evil 2, we're going to continue onward. Maybe go on an elevator. See you guys next time.